We are here to witness my declaration for national chairmanship of the APC, if it is zoned to the Northeast.
APC progress! APC progress!
With the near completion of the registration of new members and the revalidation of old members, the All Progressives Congress APC will soon enter the next stage of electing officials at the national level to pilot the affairs of the party. Expectedly, this election is to hold during the national convention of the party in June. Permutations are in top gear as politicians strategize on who takes over from the Maimala Buni-led caretaker committee. How and where the party zones its offices, especially the national chairmanship position, is a critical decider ahead of the 2023 presidential election. Although major decisions are yet to be taken, there are anticipations that the position might be zoned to the northeast. Sequel to this, Mr. Sonny Sylvester Monidafe, an APC stalwart, declared his interest to vie for the position. He deemed it necessary to return back home to begin his campaign processes. His first port of call was his Gwadaba ward, where he met with ward party officials. Monidafe is worried about some of the problems bedeviling the party, which according to him are major sources of concern.
I bring experience in party administration. Most of those that come in don't have that in their kitty. I joined politics from the scratch. Ward deputy chairman in Amak, in Abuja, state treasurer, then acting secretary, acting chairman, eventually substantive chairman. I have been to different party functions, party registration, screening committee, appeals committee, congresses, primaries. So I have what it takes to administer a party effectively. The kind of mistakes that were made, that made us lose about 7 states 2019, will not happen under my watch. I have the experience to do that, and I will carry people along.
Political analysts believe that what the party needs is a strong and visionary leadership with the needed political capacity to heal all wounds and refocus the party. With his wealth of experience, requisite qualification and pedigree, Monidafe says he is more than qualified for the position.
We have to realize that the people of Nigeria matter a lot. Right now there is a lot of anger in the land. Rightly or wrongly, people are angry, people are upset. I know people are upset. I listen to the radio, I watch television, I'm current. I know it's happening, I have the solution. The first solution is somebody like me emerging as national chairman. This is a family house. My father bought this house 65 years ago. I was born here. Before then, he was staying near the Bakari house, Al-Kalawa. He came here in 1950. I know him. As we speak now, his grave is in Agbaro, in Wari, Ugeli North. My mother's grave is in Jimeta at the cemetery opposite Spy. So somehow, my mother died here, there was no way to take her home, buried him. My father went home on a visit, died there. That is just me. Orobo by origin, Adamawa by birth, Abuja by residence. I say that deliberately because I know that I speak for millions of Nigerians who were born somewhere outside their states. Right now they are voiceless. What you hear about is Hausa, Igbo, Yoruba. There are millions of others that are not taken into consideration, and that has led to a lot of anger. I want to quench that anger by God's grace and the support of Nigerians.
APC Gwadaba Ward Chairman Mr. Camillus Dami is excited about the move. He reiterates the party's unflinching support towards the good intention of Sonny Monidafe.
kokorinka ya baka kujerar nan in Allah ya da wani abin da na gani tun zamanin da za a kafa APC Adamawa kai ne wanda ka saya tankar wanda kuka saya APC ya kafa Adamawa nan yau in Allah ya da kana neman wannan national chairman to ka samu Allah ya da.
The Adamawa State PRO of Sonny Monindafe campaign organization, Anas Bala, also expressed confidence in the stalwart. He says these are the types of leaders needed for such jobs.
I mean, today marks a remarkable moment in our political dispensation, particularly to the people of Adamawa State. As our incoming national chairman, inshallah, broaden the conversation, make the conversation a little bigger, taking it especially in a rightful procedural manner, beginning with his own ward level, to interact with them and declare or indicate his own interest to run for the office of the national chairman of our great party only if it is zoned to the northeast. And that is a remarkable achievement for the people of Adamawa State, having this kind of caliber of people into the health of affairs at the peak level of our great party. And I want to tell people more, not just because I support him, he's from my state. No, I look at somebody who has armed himself with the necessary tools and mechanism of fostering a stronger unity amongst the members of the party. I look at somebody who provides a level playing field, particularly to the male and female folks, giving them equal opportunity to strive in their individual interests within the party and ambitions. I look at somebody who look at critically in tightening up and strengthen the grips of internal democracy within our party so that we can win the next coming election of 2023. These are the caliber of people that we are calling for. We are not just supporting him because he's from Adamawa State. Look, we are looking at competency. And I know that if this position is zoned to the northeast, competency will be the determining factor of selecting who becomes the national chairman of our great party. And when you talk about competency, please, this man is fit enough to lead APC at national level.
Because of his level of commitment to his desired goal, Mr. Monindafe, after the declaration, inspected the level of work ongoing at his proposed state campaign office. The next port of call was the APC Yola North Local Government Secretariat, where the national chairmanship aspirant Sonny Sylvester Monindafe met with APC Yola North party officials to further intimate them of his interest to vie for the position of the national chairman of the party. Major stakeholders, party faithful, and supporters thronged the party office to witness the event. This was done by observing the COVID-19 guidelines of social distancing and restricted to not more than 50 people as stipulated by the World Health Organization and Nigeria's Center for Disease Control. Mr. Monindafe is hopeful of an undivided support.
I've seen the cry of Nigerians. There's this cry, mostly motivated by social media, about marginalization, but it is true to some extent. So I said, look, let me come and, one, ensure that party members that work for a party are rewarded, which is very key, but most importantly, save Nigeria from big trouble. There's this serious cry about division, about civil war, about whatever. It's not expected because it's a very dangerous thing. Now you can imagine if somebody like me, Sonny Sylvester Monindafe, gets elected as national chairman of a party. I assure that it will cool a lot of tempers. Many people are very angry right now. It will cool that, and then it will give people the confidence that wherever they are, whoever they are, they can aspire for any position, and achieve it and attain it. I am amused but worried when I hear people in Adamawa saying that I am not from Adamawa. Now, if that can happen to somebody like me, what about others? I know we are intermarrying right now as we speak. We're intermarrying. Almost every family in Nigeria, almost every family. If you are a Muslim, you have Christians somewhere in your family. If you're from the north, you have somebody married somebody from the south. Then why do we keep dividing ourselves? So I am here to offer myself two main reasons. Party members have to be rewarded because they worked for it. Two, to save Nigeria from the current tension-soaked situation in this country.
The APC local government chairman, Ibrahim Rabiu, described the event as a welcome development. He says the move couldn't have come at a better time than now.
Ina kiran duk wani ɗan APC da yake Adamawa da yake jihohi guda 6 nan, ina roƙonsu ga ɗanmu ya fito, ɗan Adamawa, ɗan Jimeta, ɗan Kilakwata, wanda in Allah ya so ya yarda zai share mana hawaye. Don haka muna roƙonsu bansu da ƙwarƙwatansu su fito su tallafa mana mu tabbatar da cewa mun kawo iri na gari.
Hassan Turaki is a critical stakeholder of the party in Adamawa State. He doubles as the deputy chairman of the Monidafe campaign organization. He reiterates the support of critical stakeholders should the position be zoned to the northeast.
What is expected of us is to continue what we are doing. Go around, tell people, especially in Yola North and in Adamawa, that one of them is aspiring to be the chairman of the National Chairman of APC in Nigeria. This is what we will continue to do, and we will not say anything different. We will not tell lies. We will not. His profile, this thing can speak volumes of himself, because this is not the first time of him becoming a chairman of a political party. So this is what we will continue to do. We want everybody, not only in Adamawa, all over the country, to support him, give him that support, because he is qualified.
Sonny Monidafe continued with his sensitization campaign of enlightening party officials of his intention to run for the chairmanship position of the party. He met with state party officials, major stakeholders, and party loyalists. The meeting was held to formally inform the state party structure of his intention. Monidafe expressed confidence over his ability to lead the party. He says he will add value to the APC.
Is to make the party chairman realize that Nigerians are looking up to them. It's a matter of becoming national chairman, and then you sit down there, you don't talk to anybody, you don't take their phone calls, you don't know their problems. I am with the people. I know their heartbeats, I know what they are going through. We'll make sure we have a country that is stable, that recognizes everybody's problems and rewards hard work. With due respect to my former chairman, we're not saying that. So I'm for the people, and I want a better country.
Various speakers showered encomiums on the party hopeful while pledging their support.
Unity list na za a yi na gefe can Allah ya sa sunan ka ya fita a ciki kaga wannan na farko ya samu an rage mana wahala mutane Adamawa tun ga akwai damu da ya fita a yi addu'a su ma ana tabawa mutanen mu na national kuma manya ne wanda a samu da soki. Mai yadda ka fito kana neman wajen Allah, kana neman wajen jama'a kana shine number one. Komai a ci gaba da wannan addu'a, ran da za a yi sai a gani cewa sunanka ne a unity list na gwamnatinmu na mutanenmu manyanmu, ka gani sunanka da first, ka gani mu ga wannan mu ma aiki ya yi mana sauki. Na uku su waɗanda za ka sani kuma mutane sani Fati kan inda ake musu su bi duka za ka gani wanda ya samu an ji makarar da fati zai fara, wanda bai samu ba an ji makarar da fati yake fara. Duniya ka abu da ka sani kai. Don haka wani ya bani zagaye zai ce sai ba taba kira mu ba taba kira mu ba. Mun sani duniyan takara mun kira su. Da aka fadi mu haɗa kai mu yi har na ɗauka mota na ba ma ɗan takara su sauki wanda ba samu ba. Amma can ka ji an ba su kira mu ba. To a gani fati dama in an ce a yi zaɓe dole ne cikin mutum da ya zai samu.
Yan shaman inda aka haife shi, tilawata. Ba za ka yi maganar jimeta ka ce tilawata baya cike zama na complete ba. Don haka, wayannan dalilai guda uku shi yasa kuke roƙon Allah na farko. Allah ya sa a yi zoni wannan kujera ya zo mana a North-East. Sannan iya zama North-East. Duk wa'inda kuke ji a kai wani ya yi dok, ya yi menene da sauransu. Muna maganar jam'iyya ne. Muna maganar jam'iyya. Jika grassroots yake. Tare tashi da abin. Don haka, Mr. Chairman, mun zo da wannan ɗan takara idan Allah ya yarda, in Allah ya sa an yi zoni, kuma ban sani ba watakila wani ba zai fito daga Adamawa banda shi. In wani ma ya fito daga Adamawa, to, ni dai daga yau na ke. Ba daga Kulafata ba daga Yalwa. Amma kana yi wadanda wurin Kulafata na haka ne. Kana Adamawa mutumin Yola mutumin Kulafata na haka ne. Da haka mun zo da wannan ƙwaryanmu na fara na roƙo kan cewa Allah ya sa wannan kujera rabonmu ne. Allah ya sa ya zo ne a North-East. Allah ya sa kuma zamana rabonmu.
Mani Dafe is an indigenous of Adamawa State, being born and brought up in Adamawa State, that has done so many things for Adamawa State and especially his local government. He's much qualified and even overqualified to contest for whatever position he wishes to, bearing Adamawa State as his state of origin. And we have observed that this is a man that, if gotten this position that he's aspiring for, will certainly bring so many changes and even add value to politics in this country, and especially the APC in Nigeria.
The ruling All Progressives Congress APC is currently working on modalities for the conduct of wards, local governments and states congresses, a process that will culminate into its national convention where national officials will be elected. Sequel to his level of commitment towards his desired goal, Sonny Sylvester Munidafe commissioned his campaign office in Adamawa State. Commissioning the campaign office, Chairman of the Munidafe campaign organization, Lawrence Ngbali, praised for a fruitful campaign process. Sonny Munidafe, who has without doubt expressed his readiness to turn around the doldrums of the APC, thought it necessary to hold a press conference. He says the commissioning of the campaign headquarters in Yola is in line with President Muhammadu Buhari's directive about all politics being local.
Using this space, this office, as my campaign headquarters is symbolic for several reasons. One of them being that I was born here almost 65 years ago. I have therefore come back home to tell my people that they are very important to me and matter in all my political permutations. It is also in line with what our President Muhammad Buhari said about all politics being local. You have to come to your local, your ward, declare your intentions, and carry everybody along. Be therefore assured that I will be here all the time. Note that my navel was buried right here. I'm being a Chibiana.
Monidafi frowned at the use of religion and ethnicity to cause a divide among the populace.
As we speak now, my two blood brothers are Muslims. Moses, my mother's fifth born, is now Alhaji Musa. Patrick, my mother's last born, is now Alhaji Said. So this family is proudly Nigerian. And I speak for millions of Nigerians that come from all parts of Nigeria, who are married from other parts aside from where they belong. Talking about marriage, I have an in-law where I know that is married to a Yoruba woman. My wife's immediate younger sister is married to an Igbo man from Abia State. My wife's older brother's daughter is married to somebody from Rivers State. My wife's elder sister's one daughter is married to somebody from Kaduna State, another one from Edo State. That is what I represent. I'm proud Nigerian. We are all one.
The chairman of the Sonny Monidafi campaign organization, Lawrence Mbali, expressed concern about the situation of things in the nation and emphasized the need to have people like Monidafi at the helm of affairs.
You know, most of us here are farmers. And once farmers are going to farm, sometimes you don't even see the seed they carry. But whenever they are harvesting, some of you get surprised the amount of food they bring back. This is going to happen here. I don't want anybody to have any doubts in his mind. We'll follow this into its logical conclusion. If we see a better person, we will know him and say this man is better. But so long as nobody is better, we'll fight it to the end, up to the end of the election. And don't be surprised. Don't be surprised. This can easily be the next party chairman. By the way things are evolving in Nigeria. Don't listen to issue of religion. Don't listen to issue of tribe. It takes courage to stand the way Monidafi has stood. And he has been doing it for a long time. It's over a year this thing is on. It's over a year. And I believe that this is not happening in vain. It's God that decides, and He will decide. And my prayer is that God decides in our favor.
In his goodwill message, Francis Monidafi reiterated the commitment of the aspirant at achieving his goals.
Know him the way I do, he's an open-minded person. I must say he's very daring. That's always been his attribute right from youth. Anything he wants to do, he goes in 110%.
In fulfillment to his earlier promise, the aspirant presented some chairs and generator set to the Gwadabawa Ward APC office, which was received by the party ward chairman, Camillus Dadi. Sonny Sylvester Monidafi, an Urobo man from Delta State, born and bred in Adamawa, does not only qualify for the position of the National Chairman of the APC, he is a symbol of unity, galvanizing the South and the North, with an aspiration that is purely motivated by service to the people.